The front end of this train is still still in the air a little bit. Unfortunately, I have to leave it like that until I take it apart again. And I don't want to take it apart because I cleared it about an hour ago and redid the decals and added some numbers, and I don't want to be handling it, but I think the front of it is up a little high, but if I lower the body, when it goes up that hill over there, the pistons touch the skirt, and I've already modified them as much as I can modify them. So I think I will I'll cheat a little bit and make the front end look bottom of the valance or whatever it is, where a cow catcher would be. I will extend that. Now I repainted the train. It's actually dark green. I had that paint mixed. So I put the logos back on it. I reprinted them today at work. I put the number 5550 on there. It runs really well, except for one part of the track, and it's not the train. All my DC trains do the same thing. They slow down a little bit. I'm losing a little bit of power. The joints are soldered, so I'm going to run a feeder wire over there and see if that fixes the problem. Those cars are lit, but I'm going so slow that you really can't see it. So it's draining a little bit more current than it normally would. Those are Pennsylvania passenger cars. Yeah, it stutters right in the same spot. This whole section of the track, it's actually, I don't know why, but it's the joints are all soldered, but I'm still I'm losing current somewhere. I remember this train has dual motors. One in the front, right behind that headlight, and one right before the cab. So it should drain more current anyway. See how the front end is up in the air a little bit. Let's see if I can get this camera will focus. Probably won't because it's horrible. And the 5550. And there's number boards on the side. I didn't even see if they were lit. Were they lit? No, they're not lit for some reason. Actually, they are. They're just really dim. Yeah, they're lit. 550 on the side of the number boards too. So I sprayed it, and then I put matte clear on it. I still have to matte clear the train again over the decals. When it comes back around, you'll see the handrails that I added. I added them tonight. That was a neat trick. They came off of a Rivarossi shell. Actually, one of the shells that came from where the parts of this drivetrain came from. Yeah, it's a really good runner. I've bought in trains that were next to brand new that didn't run this good. Let's see if we can get a little bit shot here on some of the detail. Let's see. I don't know if you can see them. That was horrible. Yeah, you can see them right there. See if we can lighten this up. There we go. So I added those. And they're even in the front. A little bit of detail. I wet sanded the headlight. I didn't like it being all shiny. And I wet sanded the one down there too. So you really only see them until when you put power to the train. Not bad for a homemade chassis. With a big, huge River RC pizza cutter flanges, so you can see them jump when it goes over a switch. There's a spot right there in that track where it's junk. Yeah, dead spot. Yeah, that might be where I'm losing power. Maybe one of the solder connections broke on the track. I don't know. The only real problem I have is right that spot. So this layout is on the floor of an attic. It is about 13.5 by 10, the layout itself. I would have never been able to put a layout this big up here if I built a table. Plus I rent. So hopefully that won't be too much longer and I'll be able to do this in my own home. Yeah, we just drained just over 1/2 amp. That's because it's got 2 motors. And those cars are lit. Can't see them, but because I'm only giving it 6. That train's moving on 6 volts right now. When you see the reverse light flicker on the tender, that's where you know it's got a power, where there's a power problem. And just flick it again when it was going over that switch. I'll have to address these issues, but some trains don't have too much of a problem. The DCC ones don't, because I put huge capacitors inside the tenders. So, I mean, they'll basically run for about 2 or 3 seconds with no power. See it flickering? And then it'll flicker again when it goes over this area. Right there it flickers. If I clean the track, it still does it. It actually could be doing it because the wheels in the tender aren't that great. They're not that clean. And I'm only getting a couple wheels on the front end that are pickups. I have to add some wipers in there. Look it again. So anyway, that's that. If you have any suggestions, what else this train might need, shoot me a comment. Thanks for watching.